What's going on, warriors? I hope you're feeling well. Today we're doing some Pilates, a little bit of classical work to really strengthen the core, but also through the rest of the body. So we're gonna actually start with the classical stance. So you're gonna stand to about just shy of the top of your mat, bringing the feet together. From here, you're gonna take your right leg and cross it over your left. You're gonna take your right hand and cross it over your left like a genie. And even here, start to draw your belly in, pull the shoulders to the back of the room, and try to keep this stance. Now you're gonna bend the knees, keeping the spine long, and try to sit to the mat. Keep squeezing the thighs together, sit to the mat. Once you're down, extend the legs out long, hands out by your side. We're going into the 100. So you're gonna bring the knees up, knees directly over the hips. Point the toes away from you. On the inhale, you're gonna curl your head, neck, and shoulders off the mat and raise your hands just about to hip height. Take your shoulders and plug your shoulders in your back. Arms stay here. So the shoulders never come forward, but we take vigorous pumps. It's called the hundreds because of the breath. So we have 5 seconds of inhale, 5 seconds of exhale. And those inhales and exhales happen from the pumps of the arms and the engagement of the core. So it looks like this. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're gonna do that for 100 rounds of breath. Here we go. Inhale, head, neck, and shoulders off the mat. Exhale, take a deep inhale, begin the pumps. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and 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 exhale. Can you pump the arms a little harder? A little more vigorous. Sit up even more. 2 more rounds of breath. Inhale and exhale. Last one, inhale and exhale. Sit up taller. Reach the hands longer. Sit up there, reach, 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 reach. Hug the knees into the chest. Lower the upper body down to the back. Extend the legs out long and flex the feet towards the ceiling or the sky. From here, reach the arms towards the ceiling, wrists directly over the shoulders, and then plug the shoulders into the mat. Shoulders stay plugged into the mat. We're going into what's called the roll-up. So we're gonna take a deep inhale, curl the head, neck, and shoulders off the mat. On the exhale, send the heels forward, toes to the sky, and curl the rest of your body off the mat on the exhale. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale. On the exhale, round the upper back. Send the hands forward, arms stay parallel, dive the top of the head towards the knees. Reach. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin, slowly roll down, 1 vertebrae at a time. Hands go back to the ceiling. And do that 4 more times. Inhale, head, neck, and shoulders. Exhale, roll all the way up. Keep the shoulders plugged in the back, sit up nice and tall. Inhale, exhale, dive and reach forward. Top of the head goes towards the knees. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin. Slowly roll down, 1 vertebrae at a time. Inhale, head, neck, and shoulders off the mat. Exhale, roll all the way up, sit up nice and tall. Inhale, exhale, round the spine, dive forward, reach past the toes. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, tuck the chin, round the tailbone down. Last one, inhale, head, neck, and shoulders off the mat. Exhale, curl all the way up, sit up nice and tall on the inhale. Exhale, dive the chin, reach forward. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. And on the exhale, tuck the tailbone. Roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. Let's take this one slower for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands go by the side. We're going into roll over. So we're gonna start by bringing the knees directly over the hips, squeezing the thighs together. We're gonna point the toes towards the ceiling, spreading our fingers wide, pressing our triceps into the mat. We're gonna take a deep inhale. On the exhale, we're gonna lift our hips, point the toes towards the sky. Inhale, exhale, toes go behind the body. Hopefully the toes touch the floor behind you. From here, flex the feet. Open them shoulder width apart, keeping the thighs in contact with the belly. Slowly roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. Coming down to a high diagonal. Keep the separation in the feet. They're shoulder width apart. They're shoulder width apart. Once you come to that high diagonal, close the feet, point the toes. Go back over, press the hands and triceps into the mat. Toes go over the head. If the toes don't touch the floor, you can also just go parallel, but make sure they're shoulder width apart. Feet are flexed as you begin to roll the spine. down on the mat. Keeping the thighs glued to the belly. Come to that high diagonal. Close the feet. Point the toes. Triceps and arms into the mat. Press up. Go over. Feet towards the mat or floor behind you. Separate shoulder width. Flex the feet. Squeeze the belly towards the thighs. Squeeze the thighs on the belly. Slowly roll down. One vertebra at a time. Triceps into the mat. Hands are wide. Halfway. Now we're going to reverse. Leave the feet shoulder width apart. We go up with them open. Feet over the head. Close. Point the toes and slowly roll down. One vertebra at a time. Still gluing the thighs to the triceps. It's just the reverse of what happens with the feet. The rest of the body does the same. Come to that high diagonal. Open the feet. Flex the toes. Triceps and hands into the mat. Press. Go overhead. Good. Close the feet. Press the toes. Squeeze them together. Squeeze the belly into the thighs. Slowly roll down, keeping that tailbone tucked. Keep it tucked, keep it tucked, keep it tucked, keep it tucked. Tailbone hits the mat. High diagonal. Last time. Open. Flex the feet. Press up and over. Good. Close. Point the toes. Slowly roll down. One vertebra at a time. Once your toes point towards the ceiling, right leg stays long, flex the left foot, lower it down to the mat. Single leg circles. Do a slight external rotation of that right leg. You're gonna go down across the body, keeping both hip bones into the mat, down, around, and you're gonna shoot it up. When this action happens, nothing moves but the legs, so use the abdominals to keep your body stable. Here we go, 5 in one direction. Down, around, shoot it up. Down, around, shoot it up. 2, down, around, shoot it up. Good, inhale. Exhale. One more. And reverse. Out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. 5. We do a scissor switch. Flex the right foot, point the left toes, and switch. Find that external rotation. We go down, around. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Reverse. 1, keep that right foot flexed. 2, keep that slight external rotation. 3, and 4, keep the belly tight. And 5, good, flex the foot, lower it down. Squeeze the legs together. Take a deep inhale. Raise the arms up towards the ceiling. Plug the shoulders into your back. Keep the feet flexed. Send the heels forward, toes towards the ceiling. Deep inhale, head, neck, and shoulders comes off the mat. Exhale, roll all the way up. Center yourself on your mat, hands by your hips, and scoot your hips forward. We're going into rolling like a ball. So it's called rolling like a ball for a reason. Remember nothing, if you remember nothing else, is flat balls don't roll. So left hand's in front of the left shin, right hand's in front of the right shin, elbows are wide. Bring your feet as close to the body as possible. Roll the shoulders up and back. So keep the arms wide like you're holding onto a ball. Your body is now the ball. Inhale, long spine. On the exhale, start to rock your body back. Tucking the tailbone under until your feet come off the mat. This is the start and end position. You want the knees in line with the shoulders. Shoulders down the back, elbows wide. So you take a deep inhale. On the exhale, using the abdominals, you tuck the tailbone, roll just to the tips of the shoulder blades. Exhale, find balance at the top. We're gonna do that 4 more times. Inhale, exhale, tuck the tailbone, shoulder blades. Exhale, find balance at the top. Keep the elbows wide. Sit up nice and tall. 3 more. Deep inhale, exhale, tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone. Keep squeezing the feet towards the booty. Good. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. Rolling like a ball. Flat balls don't roll. Last one. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Tuck the chin, roll down. Find balance at the top. Hold it here. We're going into our series of 5. First exercise is a single leg stretch. We're gonna take our right hand, we're gonna grab just on the right ankle. Left hand is gonna grab just above the right knee. You're gonna extend the left leg out long, keeping the right knee in line with the right shoulders. Elbows are still wide like you're rolling like a ball. From here, tuck the tailbone. Slowly roll down 1 vertebra at a time just to the tips of the shoulder blades. Left leg should raise slightly. From here, elbows are still wide. Body stays still, so you're gonna anchor your abdominals down by tucking the tailbone under, almost like you're pressing your belly button through the mat. From here, you're gonna give yourself 2 pulls. So it's a pull on the exhales, switch, pull, switch, pull, switch, pull, pull, switch, pull, pull, switch. 3, pull, pull, switch, 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 pull, pull, switch. 2 more. 1 more each leg. Pull, pull, switch. Last one, pull, pull, switch. Hug the knees into the chest. Relax. Cross the ankles if you need to. Hip flexors may be burning. If your hip flexors are burning, use more of your lower abdominals. It's your lower abdominals that are moving the legs, not the hip flexors. So relax the neck. So that was our single leg stretch. We're going into our double leg stretch. So from here, hands are gonna go to the shins. Take a deep inhale. On the exhale, breathe. On the inhale, curl your head, neck, and shoulders off the mat. Good. Elbows stay wide. Pull the shins even closer to the body. So think of shooting the legs out long and the arms and biceps frame the ears, so it looks like this. Legs go out long, arms simultaneously go by the ears. If your arms are behind your head and you can't see them out of your peripheral, you've went too far back. So curl the upper body up. Biceps should be in eyesight of your peripherals. So inhale. Good. Deep inhale, reach. Exhale, pull. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull. 2 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull. Last one. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull. We're going into single straight leg stretch, so keep the curl in the upper body. I know it's challenging. Straighten both legs towards the ceiling. Take your right hand, grab your right ankle. Left hand grabs just below it. Lower that left leg towards the floor. Toes are pointed and long, hips are square. You're gonna give yourself 2 pulls and sit up tall. So pull, pull, switch, 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 pull, pull, switch. Exhales, exhales. 1 more each side. Switch, pull, pull, switch. Bring both knees into the chest. Relax. You can keep the knees up, you can cross the ankles, or you can put the feet on the floor. Catch your breath. This is Pilates, full body experience. Right now, you should feel it in your hamstrings, your abdominals, and definitely in your lungs. So we're going into double straight leg stretch. So once again, we're gonna bring the knees into the chest. Take a deep inhale, deep exhale. 2 more breaths just like that. Deep inhale, deep exhale. 1 more. Deep inhale, deep exhale. We're gonna curl the head, neck, and shoulders off the mat. Hands on top of each other. You're gonna go behind the head. Extend the legs up long. You're gonna inhale, lower the legs for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, shoot them up. Good. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, shoot them up. Keep the curl in the upper body. Let the abdominals lift the legs, not the hip flexors. Now we're gonna reverse. Down for 1, up for 3, 2, 1. Down for 1, up for 3, 2, 1. Last one. Down for 1, up for 3, 2, 1. Hug the knees to the chest. Breathe. Catch your breath. Right now, your body should be warm, sweating, and ready to go. Final exercise in this series of 5, also known as the ab series, is criss-cross, commonly known as bicycle. So you're gonna keep the hands on the shins. Take a deep inhale and an exhale. On your next inhale, curl your head, neck, and shoulders off the mat. Hands behind the head, just like before. On the exhale, extend the left leg long. Right knee stays up. Rotate through the spine. Elbow towards the knee. Exhale, inhale, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hug the knees into the chest. Lower the legs down. Find yourself centered on the mat. You have another roll up. So flex the feet. Squeeze the legs together, reach the arms towards the ceiling, plug the shoulders into the back, take a deep inhale, and an exhale. Inhale, curl your head, neck, and shoulders off the mat. Exhale, roll all the way up, sit up nice and tall. From here, hands go by the hips, open up the legs a little bit wider than the mat, or just shoulder width apart, a little bit wider than your shoulders. Make sure the feet stay flexed. We're going into saw. So we'll bring the chest up nice and high. Draw the belly in, reach the arms out like an airplane, but relax the shoulders. We tend to reach our arms up and do this. So relax the shoulders. Now on the inhale, you're gonna get taller. On the exhale, you're gonna rotate to the right. And then also take an inhale, get a little bit taller. And on the exhale, you're gonna dive forward with the left pinky toe to the left pinky. Try to make them meet by rotating the right hand up towards the ceiling. And then you inhale in the twist. Exhale, come back to center. So it looks like this. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, twist, dive. Inhale, stand. Exhale, center. Let's do that. We're gonna alternate each side. So inhale, long spine. Exhale, twist and dive. Inhale, come back to center. Inhale, exhale, twist and dive. Inhale, and twist. Inhale, twist and dive. Good. Inhale. Inhale, twist and dive. Inhale, come back to center. Inhale, exhale, twist and dive. Inhale. Exhale, twist and dive. Inhale. Exhale, twist and dive. Inhale. Exhale, twist and dive. Good. Come back to center. Untwist. Hands go down. Leave the legs wide. Scoop the hips in between the hands, in between the feet as you work. Bring the feet close. We're going into open leg rocker. So you're gonna take your left hand to the outside of the left ankle, right hand to the outside of the right ankle. Bring the knees up close to the chest, and just like rolling like a ball, we're gonna tuck our tailbones to find that balance. If open leg rocker is challenging, you can go back to rolling like a ball. So tuck the tailbone under. From here, roll the shoulders back. Keep the knees in line with the shoulders. You're gonna take start by extending the right leg, keeping that contact. So you wanna keep holding on to that right ankle as much as possible and rolling the shoulder back. So you wanna sit tall. So we're not here yet. We're here, chest is open, hold onto that ankle. Same thing happens on the left side. Extend that left out long, roll the shoulders back. Keep the feet in contact or in line with the shoulders. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, tuck the chin. Pull the hands into the feet into the hands. Find balance at the top. Good, let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, exhale, tuck. Find balance at the top. Good, last time. Inhale, exhale, tuck. Find balance at the top. Good, from here, keep that balance. Close the legs. Walk down the back of the legs. Good, tuck the knees into the chest. Lower the feet into the mat. We're gonna do a roll up. So skin the legs out long. Hands go up towards the ceiling. Plug the shoulders in your back. Take a deep inhale. On the exhale, roll all the way up, reaching towards the front. Sit up tall. Take the knees, tuck the knees in towards the chest. We're gonna do some spinal extension. So we're gonna come on down to our bellies. We're gonna go to Swan first. So we're gonna flip over the tops of the feet. Palms are gonna be directly under the shoulders, squeezing the legs together. So think of like having a mermaid tail. Who doesn't wanna be a mermaid, right? Squeeze the legs together, tops of the feet are in the mat. Take a deep inhale and a deep exhale. On your inhale, make sure your spine gets really, really long and press the hips into the mat. On the exhale, press the palms into the mat, press the hips even more into the mat, roll the shoulders back, pull the elbows to the back of the room. Good, hold for 3, 2, 1. Lower down, forehead down to the mat. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Deep inhale. On the exhale, press the floor away, pull the elbows back, roll the shoulders back, open up the chest. For 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. 1 more. Deep inhale. Deep exhale, press the floor away, squeeze the legs together, press the hips into the mat, roll the shoulders back, find that extension in the spine. For 3, 2, and 1. Lower down, sit back into a child's pose. So knees are as wide as the mat, feet are together, forehead down on the mat. That was our first actual back extension today. We have 2 more extensions and a combination of a little bit of hamstring work. But right now, just breathe, sending the hips towards the back of the room. Spread the fingers wide, press your hands into the mat. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. We're gonna transition to double and single leg kick. We're gonna do single leg kick first. So you're gonna come up to all fours. Then you're gonna come back down to your belly. Squeeze in the thighs together. And you're gonna take your fist. So your right fist or left fist, whichever hand you are. One's gonna have a fist, the other palm is gonna be on top. Making sure the shoulders are directly over the elbow. You're gonna use this as not only an anchor, but also something to activate the spine. So you have your fists and your hands together, press them into the mat. That's action 1. Action 2, roll the shoulders up and down your back, finding length in the spine. Make sure the spine is long. Now from here, you're gonna press your hip bones into the mat. Hips don't move, the only thing that moves is the legs. It doesn't have to be vigorous, it doesn't have to be big, but press into the mat. Take a deep inhale. On the exhale, you go kick, 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 switch, kick, 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 switch. So we're gonna actually do 2 kicks. So roll the shoulders back, keep the chest high. Kick, kick, switch. Kick, kick, switch. Kick, kick, switch. Kick, kick, switch. Keep finding that resistance. So keep pressing into the mat, lifting the chest high, pulling the chest through the front, and rolling the shoulders back. One more each side. Kick, kick, switch. Kick, kick, switch. Last one. Kick, kick, and lower. Take a child's pose if you need it, if you start to feel a lot of pressure in your low back. We often don't extend enough in our low back, so let this be where we start. All right, come back to that position. Same position for the double leg kick. So we start here, but now you're gonna pick a cheek, any cheek, pick your favorite cheek. Right cheek is what I'm choosing. Right cheek goes on the mat. Your palms go on top of each other as high at the top of the back as possible, squeezing the legs together. So the palms are on top of each other. Now we have the 3 kicks. So the legs are tight. We give ourselves 3 kicks. So it's kick, kick, kick. Interlace the thumbs. Roll the shoulders back. Elevate the chest. Press the hips into the mat for that extension. For 3, 2, 1. Opposite cheek from the mat. Hands go back up to the top. Give ourselves 3 kicks. Kick, kick, kick. Interlace. Pull, open up the chest, open up the shoulders, belly up. Good, lower down. We do it again. Kick, kick, kick. Interlace the thumbs. Roll the shoulders back. Present the chest. Draw the belly in and lower down. Here we go, double leg kick. Kick, kick, kick. Interlace the thumbs. Open up the chest and shoulders. Open, 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 open. Right cheek comes down on the mat. Good, left palm under the right palm. Sit back into a child's pose once again. We're gonna sit here for a little bit longer than normal. Try to actively press your palms into the mat, sending the hips even further back. Good, come back to all fours. So we're going into neck pull. So you're gonna take your knees and sit them out to the side. Sit up nice and back. Legs are nice and long in front of you. Heels down, toes up. Hand on top of hand behind the head. So for the neck pull, you actively wanna take your thumbs and pull up on the back of your head as you hinge back. So you're actually pulling up, which is why it is called neck pull. So elbows are wide. You take a deep inhale, long spine. On the exhale, guide your forehead towards your knees. Good. Keep the elbows wide. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Heels stay on the mat. Start to hinge back as much as you can. And when you can no longer hinge, tuck the tailbone and roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. Good. Inhale, roll up. Long spine, inhale. Exhale, dive the forehead towards the knees. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Start to hinge, 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 hinge. When you can no longer hinge, tuck the tailbone and roll down. We'll do 3 more. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, roll all the way up. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, dive the forehead towards the knees. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, try to hinge, 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 and then tuck the tailbone under. Roll all the way down. 2 more times. Deep inhale. Exhale, roll all the way up. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, dive the forehead towards the knees. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, tuck the tailbone under. Slowly roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. 1 more. Deep inhale. Exhale. Roll all the way up. Keep the elbows wide on the inhale. Exhale. Dive the forehead towards the knees. Inhale. Sit up nice and tall. Hinge back, hinge back, hinge back, hinge back, hinge back, hinge back. Exhale. Tuck the tailbone under. Good. We're going into teaser. So make sure you square yourself on the mat if you started to travel. So we're going into teaser, also known as the Pilates exercise. We're going to do a couple of options. So first option, you're gonna bring the knees just above the hips. You're gonna take a deep inhale. You're gonna curl your head, neck, and shoulders off the mat. You're gonna find that roll up that you found, but find balance just behind that tailbone. So find balance. You have an option to keep your hands here. Now what you wanna do is make sure your spine is long. We're not collapsing in the spine. We're not collapsing in the shoulders. So find that long spine. Draw the lower abdominals in. You're gonna reach the arms out by the side. Good, slowly roll down. Keep the knees up. Exhale. Hold. Inhale, exhale, tuck the tailbone. One more time, inhale, exhale, hold. Use those abdominals to hold you up, nothing else. So get out of the hip flexors. If you feel it here, use the abdominals and slowly lower down. Good, put the feet to the opposite sides of the mat and just windshield wipe. Just enough to get the lower back engaged and take it out of the hip flexors. So we have another teaser option for you. So your setup is the same. Knees are here. Hands are out long. Take a deep inhale, head, neck, and shoulders. Exhale, curl all the way up. But now we're going to keep the arms where they are, but straighten the legs if we can. Good. From here, bend the knees, lower down. Maybe even place the feet on the mat. We're going to do that 2 more times. So we start by bringing the knees up to the hips, hands out to the side. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, curl up, head, neck, and shoulders. Straighten the legs. Bend the knees. Roll down one vertebra at a time. Place the feet on the mat. Deep inhale. Deeper exhale. Here we go. Knees up over the hips. Hands out long. Deep inhale. Head, neck, and shoulders. Exhale. Come all the way up. Straighten the legs. Bend the knees. Lower down. Good. So that's option 1 and 2. Option 3. Not required. You can also go back to option 1 and 2, but we start from a flat position, and then also the arms are just a tad bit higher. So we start here. Deep inhale, exhale, we come all the way up, arms go up. Think of 3 lines. Think of the eye line, the hand line, and the feet line. Heels together, toes apart, roll the shoulders back. We lower it down and pop it right back up. Number 2. So remember, you can also go back to this option. This option is your choice. 1 more. Get them up, get them up, get them up. Roll the shoulders back. Eyes up, eyes up, eyes up, eyes up. Slowly roll down. 1 vertebra at a time. Good. Reach the hands up. Plug the shoulders. Another roll up. Roll-ups make you stronger. Inhale, head, neck, and shoulders. Exhale, roll all the way up. So we're going into seal. So we're going to take our hips and scoot our hips forward. So for seal, we're going to take a prayer position, dive our hands through our feet, wrap them around. So depending on how your shoulders are, like if you're someone like myself, I have pretty wide shoulders, which means my knees don't exactly line up with the shoulders. That is fine. Every body is different, but every body is a Pilates body. So we're going into seal. It is called seal because you look like one, and it's a good feeling. So from here, you're gonna tuck the tailbone under, find that balance that you did. The goal is to squeeze the knees as close to the body as possible, in line with the shoulders, but still keep the chest and shoulders open. Flex the feet. We hit the heels 3 times. So it's 1, 2, 3. Roll just to the tips of the shoulder blades. 1, 2, 3. Roll back up. Find balance. 2, 3. Roll down just to the tips of the shoulder blades. 1, 2, 3. Roll up. Find balance. 1, 2, 3. Roll down. 1, 2, 3. Roll up. 1, 2, 3. 2 more. 1, 2, 3. Last one. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. This time when we roll forward, we cross the ankles and we stand. Looks like this. 1, 2, 3. Cross the ankles and we stand at the top. Ladies and gentlemen, you did it. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Pilates is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful system. Joseph Pilates was a very strong man, and he introduced this system because anybody can do it. So if you think something was a little bit hard, keep practicing. It'd be great. If you loved it, come back and do it again. Thank you so much. Be blessed and have an amazing day.